Hello, it's Togelover, and welcome back for another part of Let's Play Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last part, we got started on our grand adventure. What a start it was. And, let's continue on. Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget how to travel instantly? Yeah, I'm pretty forgetful, actually. You don't need to tell me. I just told you that I'm kind of forgetful, but I did end up getting here. I mean, Jesus. I got it. Bitch, I got it. So let's pin these. Because, I mean, as much as I do know the Great Plateau fairly well, it's still good to just, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Let's try to... Oh my god, motion controls are a thing of the future. Motion controls, the tool of the future. Tool of the future, my goddamn ass. Guess we have to... Oh, jump to... Oh, my poor old heart. My poor old heart can barely take any of this... Too much of this excitement. Jesus. Hopefully this is going to be the last time we manually climb down a tower. God. I swear to God, I've just been entirely spoiled. Entirely spoiled by the glider. Jesus. But I mean, the glider is kind of like... God. Again, sorry for all the gushing, but it's such like a perfect thing for like a game like this where it's like all exploration. But just thinking about how much it's so good. It's so good because it fits for you just, going wherever you want. Because it definitely gives you that feeling when you're starting a new game of like, oh, I'm so restricted. I have to climb up and down everywhere and do all of the hula-baloo, going everywhere. But the second you get a glider, you are like the world opens up to you, and it's just that's pretty good. I'd have to say. Ooh, there's actually a sword up here. This I actually learned from watching a good friend of mine play through this. I didn't know this was here, but now I know. And as they say, knowing is half the battle. Pick this up, get another Korok friend. God, I really love the Koroks. So cute. And I mean, Koroks I've always kind of liked them. Like, even from, like, edit green. There we go. I always liked them even from, like, even from Wind Waker. Because they're just so adorable. They're just these tiny little wood people. Jabaj. Oh, I guess we didn't actually say the name of the other shrine. Which was, Uman Ao. I don't know why, but I just really like pronouncing all of the names of the shrines. Because they're so, like, nice, crunchy words. Well, not crunchy, that's not really the right word to explain it, but they're so nice to say. Like, phonetically. Purely phonetically, they're so fun to say. God. That is one thing that I'm pretty unabashedly, unashamedly clear about, is that I'm a big fan of language, a big fan of words, and anything pertaining to them. So, like, words that sound nice, something that is something that I really enjoy, and yeah. Good, crackly, and crunchy words. Just, I like it a lot. I'm Jabaj. I'm Jabich. Bomb trial. I do wonder what we're gonna get in this. I'm really racking my brain. Excuse me while I take a sip. Yeah, I have I have a Red Bull sitting right next to me, which is well, I mean, from a lot of the Let's Players that I am currently watching and have been watching over the years, a lot of them drink energy drinks like before or during Let's Plays. And I mean, it's not something I really want to do consistently, because I would rather just have like the energy come from within. But bitch, the time right now, it's currently 7 a.m. and I've been awake since 10 a.m. yesterday. So bitch, I need me a pick-me-up. Well, because right now it's like, it's gotten to the point where like the sun is rising outside and I just, oh, that is not to my liking at all. Oh, goodness gracious. Now the bombs, actually, I'm not really a huge fan. I've never really used them too much. But I'm definitely not knocking their usefulness, because they're quite useful. But I don't really use them for like defeating enemies or anything like that. I mostly just use them for like walls that can be bombed, or bombable walls, if you will. I think we don't actually need that one. I think we can. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. We don't need that cannon. We can do this on our own. Yeah, that is definitely something you pick up after playing the game, is the distance, how long you have to wait before you can detonate a bomb. Because that is definitely something that yeah, I had to learn through hardships. Hardships meaning me blowing myself to fucking smithereens because I'm a goddamn idiot. Yeah, that is coming from like their heart. Wow. Oh, and I didn't even fucking comment on the fact that we have a fucking Nintendo Switch shirt. Nintendo selling themselves out within their own game. Who would have thought? I think even the description of the shirt is like, wear it with pride. Where the fact that you spent money on this game, even more money on this game. Because it's not enough that you bought the game, you also had to buy the goddamn DLC. Because that is completely necessary. Let us... Oh. Bitch, couldn't I just have my jaunty little walk? Apparently not. Okay, let's run. Oh, God. They really hammer in the point that guardians are incredibly dangerous. Because that's actually something that, again, I just recently watched a friend of mine play through this. Well, the beginning part, the Great Plateau. And we brought up a very good point that, oh my god, just give up. They teach you very early to be afraid of them, just so that they can like, oh bitch, hell no. That is one thing they did in Master Mode. They put a fucking Lionel on the Great Plateau, bitch. I mean, why in the hell would you do that? And not just any Lionel, a fucking... I think that's a white main Lionel, which is even worse. I mean, it's not even like the weakest kind of Lionel, it's one of the fucking strongest ones. Bitch, what the fuck? Why you gotta do that, Nintendo? Why you gotta do that? Well, to be honest, I really like that they did that because it's so incredibly awful. Like, it is definitely something I would do if I made this game. I would, like, well, not if I made this game, but if I got to be like, okay, what kind of changes are we gonna do to the hard mode? Okay, what if we put, like, the most dangerous enemy in the game in, like, the beginning of the game? That, for anyone that has looked into any of the things that I've done ROM hacking wise, you definitely know that that's me 100%. Because I not only am I a masochistic gamer, I'm also a very sadistic gamer. And the old man is officially dead. I actually did, when my sisters played through this game for the first time, I did actually trick them, because he was just lying there on the bed, and the Z didn't pop up over his head. So, they asked me, like, oh, what is he doing? And I'm like, oh, he's dead. Like, he's just straight up dead. And they fell like hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, oh, he's dead? I swear to God, I'm not actually that awful of a big brother, but, sometimes it's hard to resist. And, there we got our spicy food. Don't know. Do I wanna... Nah. Let's just cook up some of this. Because, I mean, it's not like we have a lot of hearts anyway, so might as well just make some very basic stuff. Just so that we have something to eat when we oh so feel like it. What is popping up over there? Ooh, okay. Well, we're obviously professional gamers, so we don't have to do that. God damn it, I'm awful. I don't think Choo Choo Jelly technically counts as monster parts, so I'm not gonna waste my blighted rhino beetles. Not that we really need to use, like, attacking potions this early. And I would actually like to see if we can get some Sunset Fireflies. Because, girl, they are quite good to have. Let's see if we can just sneak around. Sneak around. Sneak around. Don't know if I'm gonna pick up all of these, but I mean, the more the merrier. If any of them wanna... A high-tail lizard! Ooh. For any of the people that have played this game before, you probably know how insanely important high-tail lizards are. Well, not only are they important, but they're also incredibly elusive, which is insanely annoying. I can safely say that has never happened to me before. Oh, that's also something I really like about this game is, since this is like a very engine-heavy game, like Link doesn't do an animation when he's falling, he is, like, engineing, he's ragdolling, whatever you want to call it. Well, everything is ragdolling, pretty much. So you're always going to get, like, a lot of interesting things happening. What do I want to... Let's just use the rusty sword for now. Let's just use it up, shall we? Ooh. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. That's another wonderful difference between this between hard mode and normal mode is that sneaking has been made a lot harder, apparently. Which I say is quite rude. How dare you? I just want to sneak, damn it. But apparently I'm not allowed to do that. I detonated that bomb way too early. Excuse me. Excuse me. Again, apparently I'm having some vocal difficulties today. I think it might be because, well, I'm not exactly very good at recording often. I usually my recording schedule, as y'all probably know, is erratic at best. So I'm not really used to talking this much. I'm usually used to talking. Well, at most I talk a little bit with other people, so I'm not used to like completely dominating the conversation like what I'm doing now, since, I mean, I'm the only one that's talking, so naturally I'm going to be doing a lot of it since I'm the only one here. Well, I do like to kind of imagine that I'm having somebody watching, even if that somebody is just me in the future. It's still a nice thought that someone is going to be watching this later. Again, even if it is just me. And, let me just say that watching other people climb in this game has gotta be some of the most nerve-wracking and frustrating things ever. Because for some reason, no two people climb the same way. I didn't know that climbing was going to be like the huge difference in the game, but apparently it is. I just know from experience from watching like my sisters and my friend, watching them climb. Just gives me all kinds of like, because I'm just sitting there watching and I'm like, why do you do these things? Like, especially my friend who's just like, he's jumping way too much and being way too careless. And I know that I'm a bit too careful, but I prefer being a little too careful instead of not being careful enough, because that would just be awful. So we're finally at our third shrine. Yeah. Daim. God. I wish I had some dang chocolate. That would be good. That would be fun. That would be great. And here we are. Daim. The stasis. Whatever. The stasis trial. So this kind of makes me laugh since my sisters, every time I bring up the fact that they have to use stasis, they're like, "Oh no, do we have to use stasis?" Because they don't like using stasis. Not that I really particularly know why, because I think it's a lot of fun. Because I mean, it's just about like timing and, you know, doing the right thing at the right time. Like that, for example. Well, I was about to not do that at the right time, but you know. Ooh. Oh, no. Oops. I'm gonna blame the motion controls. Although, I really shouldn't. Because that was my fault for being a little bit too reckless. So let's wait. And there we go. Okay. Now that's a little bit better. God, I don't know why, but I'm this really weird mix of like very patient but also incredibly impatient at the same time. I don't really know what that is, but I am it, apparently. Ooh, and a better shield. Let's equip it right away. Traveler's Shield. God. I actually never really used shields, like, at all during my my first playthrough. Like, of course I had them equipped, but I mean, I didn't really use them. I mostly just, like, well, I attacked a lot, and yeah, that's about it. I either attacked or I ran away. Either or. I didn't really stand around and defended. Because, I mean, I didn't really think too much of it. I was like, I'm usually not a person that goes for like in a game like this, I don't really go for like straight defense. Because it's like, well, bitch, I gotta do offense at one point. I can't just stand around and just take a beating. Gotta do something. But then I really started to learn that shields are pretty good. And pretty great. Like, especially since, you know, well, you can shield jump and you can shield surf. That's incredible. And I don't know why I didn't do that more. But definitely something I'm gonna try and abuse as much as I can during this playthrough. And right about now, we should, yeah, there it is. We're gonna be feeling the cold. And this 7.5 minutes is, you wouldn't think it when you first play the game. It's like, oh, 7.5 minutes, I could hurry. Bitch, 7.5 minutes is more than enough. But, excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Jesus, why was that so difficult? God, shield surfing is so much fun. God, and actually something that I learned, because for some reason I've been watching a lot of like games done quick, like GDQs. I don't know why I started, but just all of a sudden, there was like a GDQ video in my recommended videos. I clicked on it, and then like several hours later, I was balls deep in GDQ. Oh my god, I'm very sorry. That is my phone, which I apparently forgot to put in silent mode. Not that it really matters, because I barely get anyone like texting me or anything like that, but that was one stray email that just happened to pop in at the most inopportune moment. Well, not most, but an inopportune moment. Yeah, so I was watching the Games Done Quick, where they did Breath of the Wild, which is another thing I want to talk about later, but for now I'm just going to get to this. And I actually learned that when you shield surf on snow or sand, you don't actually use up your shield stamina, which is pretty great. And just get blah blah blah, breathtaking view. Use your scope to look for shrines. You But will they make it this far without the proper clothing? Thanks. Please take this warm doublet as a word for your tenacity. That's a pretty great word, tenacity. I assume you'll want to try it out right away, yes? That looks quite fetching. Blah, 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 blah. Well, since we still have our food, we don't really need to use it right away. And that's actually another thing that is pretty great for is catching your falls. Let's try to use it. Oh, apparently it's not as good as I thought. Well, actually, what could be the case is that it's not actually taking your fall at all. I might be misinformed on that. Let's see. Let's see where that puts us. Shouldn't be too bad, because, I mean, the autosave is pretty active. Where are we? Okay. Instead getting the opal. Wait. Opal? I thought we were supposed to get an amber from that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Got the doublet. The Oreo double. And here, this should be a little bit better. Whee! God, this is so much fun. Surfing around and just being sounds. Yeah, I don't know enough Sonic to be able to sing any of that to you. And here we go for the bomb arrows, which are the last of the DLC things. Ooh, yeah, okay, we can make that. Yeah. I was worried there for half a second, like, oh, can we actually make that? Ke Namut. I don't know why, but Namut does sound like a frigid kind of name. I don't know what my explanation for that is, but it just kind of does. So here it is, the last shrine of the Great Plateau. Gosh, who would have thought that we're already this far into the game? Only 116 shrines to go. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna actually do all the shrines. I think so. I don't know. I'm just gonna be playing through this game, let's playing it, and I'm just gonna, you know, take it as it goes. Take it as it comes, I should be saying. And there we got Krianis. Also something I don't know why I'm just pointing it out, but I'm deliberately trying to put in more like breaks in my commentary, because I mean, I feel like Let's Playing is like, it's definitely like an art, well, not like art as in, oh, it's a fine art, but like, it's an art as in, it's a skill. And, ooh, yes! I actually haven't, well, I have gotten it before, but, ow. Okay, let's, heal before, we get into trouble. Now, let's see one of these. Ow. I tried to put on my shield, but it didn't work. Okay, let's try that again. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's kind of unfortunate on hard mode, well, master mode. Regenerating HP, which I mean, it's not as bad as you might think it is. I mean, it is pretty bad, but it's not like awful, because as long as you're on top of the enemy all of the time and you don't really give them any breaks, it's not that bad. Because they only start... Wow. They only start regenerating if you stop attacking them. So, as long as you're continuously attacking them, it's not that bad. It becomes more of an issue when you're, like, fighting a Lydle and it's regenerating HP in the hundreds. And you're just like, oh, fucking damn it. Oh, God, I've definitely had that happen. And there it is. That is the 4th shrine, with 2.5 minutes of our food still lasting, might I add. So, picking up all 3 of the spicy peppers that you're presented, more than enough to last you the entirety of your trip. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say about Let's Playing being kind of a skill. Is that I've come to learn, not through experience, but through watching other people, is that you don't well, it sounds obvious when you say it, but you don't have to talk all the time, even if it's Let's Play. Like, you can still have like short few second breaks. Because, I mean, yeah, you don't have to talk all the time. You don't have to be like a motor mouth. And I was just going to say that between the X of the 4 shrines that you did is the place where you're going. Bitch, what is the one important location that we've been walking through towards that hasn't been like that we haven't done anything in? Could it be the Hopper Pond? No. Oh my god, it's the Temple of Time, of course. I think I'm actually going to teleport to the Shrine of Resurrection, because I don't really want to take any chances with the tower dying, jumping down, and I don't really want to take my chances with the Guardians of the Bomb Shrine either, so Shrine of Resurrection it is. Not that there's really anything bad with that, because I think it takes mostly the same amount of time. And actually, I don't know why I did that laugh, but one thing that I actually found out is that there is actually a reason to teleport to the Shrine of Resurrection, even when you've been playing through the game a lot, because there is one singular thing to do inside of that shrine. That is well, what do you think it might be? Well, spoiler alert, it's a Korok. Because what in the heck else would it be? And, oh, God, I got like a little air bubble in my throat. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a bombable wall over here that, I don't know, just felt like taking care of right now. And that's actually kind of the beauty of this game for me, because, again, I don't really like using words like, well, any words of like an actual, like, disorder, because, well, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, I can't say that I have anything, but I definitely have, like, ADD-ish symptoms about me, So I definitely have like a very broken up concentration of issues with concentrating on one thing at a time. So a game like this, where you can just wander around and do whatever, is kind of perfect. Because since it's not linear, you can literally just walk around and do whatever you want. And it's pretty great. I am IMO. And you, sir, quite a nuisance. Ooh. Oh, that was the first time we used up our stamina. Is that really the first time? The whole time. Amber? Wow. Didn't know that could be inside there. Yeah, it's kind of perfect for a person like me that's not very good at concentrating at one big thing at one time. Yeah, that pretty much put out everything I wanted to say with that. But now that we actually have 4 of the spirit orbs, it's time to do some upgrading. And as a person that absolutely adores exploring of this game, bitch, we gotta go with some more stamina. Because, I mean, stamina is just like the ultimate, like, opener of the world. Because, I mean, the more stamina you have, the more things you can do. It's just a fact. So, more stamina it is. I didn't actually. The last time I played through, well, the one time that I played through Master Mode, I actually did a 3-heart run. Not all the way through, but it started out as a 3-heart run. And then in the end, I kind of, I ended up breaking that rule, because it was like, it ended up just being me, it didn't end up as a challenge, it just ended up as like a nuisance. Because I'm definitely a person that loves challenge runs, like, for sure, I love them. But that was more of like a, it didn't feel challenging, as I said, it just felt tedious. So yeah, kind of ended up scrapping that, but I did play through most of the game with only 3 hearts. And, you know what? No. I am actually gonna skip him. Mostly because I've also heard that there's something about, like, copyright strikes. Which I am, bitch, I'm not gonna be playing with that. Oh, hell no. Plus, bitch, you've already seen this. If you care about the story, you've already seen it, so... if you've come to this Let's Play to watch the story unfold, I'm terribly sorry, but this is not the playthrough for you. If you've come to this Let's Play for either my commentary or my gameplay, then you're at the right place, because this is the only place you're gonna get it. Well, that makes me sound like I think incredibly highly of myself, which, well, I don't think lowly of myself, but I don't feel like I'm that important to justify saying something that grand. Anyway, getting off of that tangent, I'm just gonna climb up here, cause... Oh, I forgot something. I just remembered. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Because I forgot a Korok. Oh my goodness. How could I ever forget one of my little babies? Yaha. Because there's actually a Korok that's very close to the old man's hut. It's actually very close because it's right on top of it. And I don't know why, because I literally, like, earlier today, I watched my friend play through this game, and I was like, dude, go on top of his house, because there's a car up there. And the last time I saw my sister play through this game, I was also like, hey, go on top of his house. Apparently, when I'm playing through this myself, not quite as observant, because I also missed this. God damn it, I have been distracted. Oh, goodness. So yeah, there's this, which, what is this, actually? I kind of forgot. Is it a bow? Yeah. A really shitty bow. Oh, goodness. And, oh, it feels so good to finally have the glider. It's so free. But yeah, right on top is another one of these. Yaha! And that is going to be it for today. So I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next time. Goodbye.